Hey guys, I was just told that the recording's in progress. I certainly hope so. Otherwise, there's going to be a big old hole, and our three people that watch are going to be very confused what happened tonight.
Or
It
us when
smells,
we're trying to figure out
or
what
us
happened
when we're
last
trying to
night.
figure out exactly what the hell happened. Because that's what we do. It smells like carrot. We take no notes and just rely on the recordings. Hello. So, yes. So let's see. Last time here, we sorry, I'm trying to multitask. This is not bad. I'll stop it. Last time, you guys woke up in the stable that Miss Natty Scarjo got you guys to. Tried to make a plan, figure out what was going on. As you guys were waiting, a weird door out of nowhere appeared out of the wall, and who came out but Natty Scarjo, and invited you guys into the magic tunnels to get you the hell out of Dodge. Cuddle decided he wasn't going. He was tired of running. He asked for the map from Nigel of where his dad was and said he was going to go have a conversation with him. As you guys were going through the tunnels, you realized that, or she told you, don't touch anything, don't look at anything. Bad things can happen. Follow me. This is the way to go. There were things that you saw like libraries of tomes and magic shit and armories and things. And surprisingly, no one touched anything. You guys really badly wanted to go to the keep. She said not a good idea. Also didn't know how to get you there. And you guys decided to go see your friend Baramy to see what he could help you out with. Surprising everyone, Callista traded in her super fancy scroll of death and got a bunch of useful items for everyone and not just herself. So that was a good motion that way towards her order of peace. And then you guys decided to go back down through the sewer channels that you used to get back into town and find how to get to the keep to try to find your friend Aaron and get him out of there and figure out what the fuck is going on. So you went through the tunnels, found your way to the keep, which Nigel is a little bit familiar with for being in there a couple different times himself over the years. You came out in what appeared to be a torture chamber. There were bodies attached to walls. There were people attached to torture racks going through. Not a good smelling place at all. Just death and really despair all around. Stephen decided to go up to one of the dwarves that was attached to the wall. Also, last session we forgot that Stephen couldn't talk, so he got a lot of vocal action that shouldn't have been allowed. And tried to mime to this dwarf, you need to shush. I know I look like I do, but I'm here to help you. Nigel and Stephen got into it a little bit, made a little bit of a noise, and you heard, hey, what's going on in there?
So if we're retconning things and he can't really talk, would we really make that much of a noise?
You know, I thought about it because I knew someone would ask. I'm going to say that since Stephen talks with his body now, he probably made some noise and made some sort of. So there was no like,
let me roll stealth.
You let me do the thing, but
let me roll stealth then.
Let you roll a stealth?
Yeah.
All right.
Without an impossible DC.
Without an impossible DC.
Yeah.
Well, I can't promise anything on that. You can do whatever you do it. You roll that beautiful bean footage and you tell me what you get.
Oh, I have to roll that. Oh, that's a straight roll. Yeah, 15.
Okay. I am going to, so yeah, you don't shout because you can't speak, but we did say that you grabbed the chains to pull, and that's when Nigel started barking at you because he wanted to go through and unlock people. And when you were trying to tell him what to do, you just let loose the chains and they clanged against the wall. And that's what kind of drew the guys. So 15 was pretty damn good for Stephen, but I'm going to say that you still alerted someone to presence here. So I will give you guys a second to react to this and figure out what exactly you want to try to do in the scenario, because someone's coming.
Okay, cool. Do I know anyone that's we're in the jail with?
Meaning, like, do you know anyone that is?
Do I recognize anybody down there? Yeah, you know, just anybody I know. Do I recognize anybody
I know we did a perception check last time. And I can't remember who got the highest. If you want to do another one, Nigel, you can do another perception. That's fine.
All right. So
I
no,
think
I
we
don't know
pointed-
anybody. I don't.
You don't
Let's
recognize anyone.
I don't
Okay.
recognize anybody. I don't know any of these motherfuckers.
Fuck
I
these
feel like
people.
you might have mentioned that the mer person that we brought back was in here.
Yes. So yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, the merfolk that Og had in the headlock that you guys gave up when you got to Best Bluff, formerly Gold Cliff, was taken here. You noticed that the merfolk is still here. There were some dwarves, there were some elves, there was a halfling that was over chained up to the wall as well. But yeah, with Nigel, you doing a quick look around. As you know, someone is coming. You don't recognize anyone in particular, other than, of course, there's a merfolk. There's probably only one merfolk, the one that we brought in here.
I would like to use one of my scrolls of greater restoration on Stephen and fix his ailments, his speaking and his limping and all that jazz.
Okay. If you, I will say this, because basically everyone is going to get like one thing to do. So if you decide, as we found out at the end of last session, Calista goes, "Oh yeah, broken bones," and you go up to heal him of this stuff, like this is going to be your one thing to do. So you're going to be kind of out and about next to this dwarf and this goblin, seemingly.
I accept that.
Okay. Sure.
I want to hide in a corner. I want to, so like if like the door's right here, I want to stealthily hide against the door so I can attack whoever comes in.
You want to try to run up against the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Metal Gear style, but
Like-
Metal Gear Penguin.
So is it like a door is it like a doorway or an actual door that they're gonna have to open to come in here? Or is it just like a hallway they're walking
Yeah,
down?
so I'll give you this one, and Nigel, if you're going up there, you'll see it right away. And with your telepathy, I'll say you could tell one person this. You're not going to be able to like go through all the rounds. So you go up and you start to come along the door. The door is, you would think in a prison they would be shut and locked. Like it's a big wooden door. It's got like the metal grate up top that people can look through. It's open. It's not locked. It's open. So you can probably guess that like these guys are pretty fucked up. So they're not worried about anyone trying to escape out of here necessarily. So Nigel, yeah, you can go right up along the doorway here. Sorry, I'm adding a couple things here.
Okay,
so we
cool.
can get going.
So I'm gonna have can I ready an action at the door to attack whoever comes in?
No. Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm gonna see who it is, and then
If you're, I mean, you're moving up there, you're gonna have like a dagger or something drawn out if you know where you are. So yeah, that's completely
okay.
fine.
Cool. What else are we doing?
Og and Stephen.
Just try and tuck back into the darkness.
Yeah, I guess.
Try and stay out of immediate view. I guess is all I can think to do.
I'm just gonna stand there.
Well, where are you? If you're there,
Yeah, she was healing your ass.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like if
She can't move after she heal. We get one action, so her action is moving over to
moving
you
to me
to heal you.
So
and
yeah,
then
I'll
ran
say,
away.
Yeah, well, no, hang on. I'll say this, Stephen. You see Callista coming up to you, and she's got the scrolls in her hand, which you guys just got from Baramy that these are scrolls of restoration, and you're pretty jacked up. So I'm not even gonna say like roll to see what these scrolls are for. What's Callista doing? Is she gonna kill you? Like what's it? She's doing something like benefit you or potentially the dwarf, but you don't know anything about the dwarf yet. So she's probably coming to help you. You can stay there and let it happen, but that's probably going to take up your action too, because she's going to have you there.
That's fine.
Okay, cool. Og, you're still over back by that grate that you guys came out of.
Is there like I'm guessing that this whole area is not particularly well lit. Is there like a dark corner that Og can just kind of go stand in for a moment while whatever?
Aren't there empty torture devices that we could like pretend to be?
I mean, Og's wearing like full armor and stuff. He's gonna be.
Yeah.
If somebody
mean,
sees him, it's gonna be relatively obvious.
His
Yeah,
hat.
there are the racks that are there that you can try to like huddle behind, like some of these guys that are strapped to them. I mean, as far as hiding behind something, that would be it. But there are also all these people on the ground. You're also a very large half orc, so I don't know how well that would go.
I guess Og will just. Yeah, that seems like the most Og thing to do. Og, like if there's like a relatively large piece of torture equipment somewhere close by, Og's just gonna kind of like try to crouch behind it and then like not move, so he won't be clanking around all over the place.
Okay, cool. Do you want west side or east side?
Let's go east side.
Okay.
East side.
Thank you. Someone
Okay.
had to do it.
Had to do it. Okay, you guys scurry about. You're going through. Nigel, you see. Well, all you guys see it getting a little bit closer because you're just waiting to see what's coming through the door. You heard the noise. There is some light outside of the door. There's not a whole lot of light in here. They don't really need it because these guys are chained to the wall and they're not worried about them. Light is getting closer. You hear a door creak open and a guy with a torch comes through, and it's a human big guy, just dirty. He's got some like leather, like, shit strapped to him. It's not necessarily armor, or if it is, it's like just like patchwork crap. He's got a big axe in his hand. He's got a torch in the other one, and he just comes in. And,
I jump on his back.
You jump on his back. Okay.
I jump on his back.
Okay.
And then I put my flipper
So you're going
over
to try to
his
grapple
mouth.
him.
Yes.
Okay. Strength.
Oh, your boy's doing okay. Your boy is doing okay. What does a 16 do for me?
A strong penguin.
Hey guys.
Pretty good for
We'll
Nigel.
find
Yeah.
out in a second. Hi. You ready to roll
This
something?
penguin's been working out.
Okay. All right. Here, use this one. It's the one I got. Now, wait. Me or them? Them? All right. Something's happening, so this could be very
Oh boy.
important. What's that?
11.
Mm.
Maybe,
Better than average.
Maybe Ollie will do.
All right, buddy. Now, me or them? Who you rolling for? Me. All right. All right, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. What's that?
8.
That's an 8. All right, so based on
Bye.
these rolls, they should do better than me. We'll find out. Okay.
We got more
Okay, stop that, please.
Okay. You got a lot more points. You got a lot more points, right?
You got more points? Zoe got more points.
Can I say hi?
You just did.
I didn't.
You did. You just said, "Can I say hi?" And they heard you.
Um,
What do you want to say that's super important? You have a new monster truck? You mean the one?
Nothing racist, Ollie. Nothing racist.
All right. Mwah. Love you, buddy. Can you close the door for me?
sure.
All right.
You got to get those kids on a leash, man. They're always talking about, I don't even want to repeat what they're talking about. It's so just, oof.
He said jujitsu. That's the only thing. Could it have been racist? Maybe. I don't know. I didn't hear him. He whispered it. What was I doing? Strength.
Yeah, I think it's a contested strength roll.
All right. You got a 16?
Yeah.
All right. So you leap up and start scrambling up this dude's back, just like grasping at the class and everything around him, and try to come around his neck with your flippers. And he just reaches back. He puts a torch in a sconce, reaches back and just grabs you by whatever scruff he can get on the back of your neck and brings you forward and just stares at you. Says, "What are you doing here?"
So, okay,
And-
this works too. So you've got two options really right now. One is, I'm going to use persuasion on this, by the way. So let me just roll.
I
my
would assume so.
tight. So that is, let me just persuasion. All right, I got a good 24 on persuasion, so I think I'm okay. So I'm just going to continue with my speech like I was. So, friend, luckily you ran into me today, and I'm going to give you an option. One, you put me down and then just walk away and go home. Maybe see your family, hug your wife, kiss your children.
Mhm.
Or two, you never see anyone or daylight again, and we just murder you.
And that was the speech.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. He just squints his eyes and just throws his head back and goes, and he swings his he like drops you at the same time, grips his axe and swings at you, and 100% connects with the 24. So he's gonna like probably, because this is a big guy and you're a little penguin, I'm gonna say that the the inertia when he hits you probably throws you against the wall too. So let's see with his great axe here. Where is that? I didn't think I'd need it, but I do. That okay. That's 14 slashing damage to you, and you go throwing into the. Let's say, you came around the corner and try to go up. So the east corner, the northeast corner, that was on the map I sent you. You just go barreling and like slam into the corner for another 3 bludgeoning damage. And go ahead and everyone roll initiative for me.
All right.
So you chose murder.
Choice. Yeah. All right.
12.
15.
I mean, when not. That was a hell of a persuasion
20.
roll, but you're in the middle of a torture chamber.
I don't care.
With all of your
20.
weapons and armor.
I think we need to have a talk later about how to do stealth properly. Because this isn't the first time we run into issues like this.
And with
I
a
was gonna
rogue,
tr-
no less.
Okay.
What I wanted to happened exactly how I wanted it to, which was for me to try and persuade him to not, die. And it's not my fault.
It's not my
The
fault.
point of being stealthy is to avoid being detected, though.
Nah.
So you should, if you're trying to persuade with your captor, you've already lost most of the battle.
Well, I thought, that's on
I
me.
mean, your idea to go run by the door was not bad once we were already detected, but like,
Okay. But
Yeah,
I got
I
20.
expected like a straight up rapier coming in.
Yeah, I got it. I was gonna try and like get on his back, hold his mouth, and tell him not to,
oh no,
talk.
I know what you wanted to do.
And then yeah. Okay, cool. I got a 20. What's everybody else got for initiative?
Okay.
12.
15.
15 for Callista. Og, what do you got?
10 for Og.
10 for Og. Steven, what'd you get?
12.
12. All right then. Cool. Let me. Well, fuck it. I'll do this too. Why not? Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Let me throw some stuff up here. All right.
Oh, hey, Nathan.
Yes.
I'm gonna use Hellish Rebuke immediately.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just that's my reaction to getting hit.
Yeah. No. Go for it. So that's a dex save for me, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
Ooh, these guys are perfect. Yes, I'll use these. Ooh, those are
Heroism.
good. All right. All right. So it gets tossed over that way. That's back here. Let's see, 19, 20, 21. Got them all. Okay. All righty. What is it? Dex save, I assume? Was that correct?
Yeah.
All right, dex save. How does a 4 tickle your butthole?
Not very well because
Okay.
it's a warlock spell, so I'm gonna
Correct.
cast it as a second level. So
Go
that's
for it.
3d10.
Go
So
for it.
Let's see what happens.
Show me
here.
some ones.
That's 14 fire damage.
14 fire damage. Okay. So that means math. 14. Okay. Got it. Or
I don't got
hammer.
enough dice.
And you are sword. Okay.
Let's get some more
Cool.
dice out here. Let's get some-
Beautiful. All right. Let's see here. So you light him up and he's just going, "Ah!" which just echoes throughout all the stuff. All the prisoners like raise their heads up to figure out what's going on here. They see one of their captors just lit up in flames. And you hear a lot of movement coming from the doorway that this guy just came from. But with that being said, Nigel, it is your turn. You get to go first.
Well, but it seems like you choose death. So I'm just gonna hit him with the good old fashioned. Well, let's see. Let me see what I got. Because is he close to any of my compatriots right now? Is he in my? Okay, that's all I need.
You guys were by the door. You tried to throw him in a rear naked choke that failed, and he just like friggin' like in softball or like a little league, the coach like hitting grounders to the people out there for warm up. He just like dropped you and like hit you into the wall.
That's perfectly fine. I'm just gonna hit him with the good old fashioned Eldritch Blast. So let's see what happens here. Does a 10 do anything?
It's coming at his face, and he just does like a good old DBZ, tilts it to the side, and just goes over his shoulder.
Tight.
So 10 doesn't do shit.
So let me try again.
Go for it.
What about a 19?
That one will hit him.
Okay, cool. So let me get my D10 out. This is the first time I've used this one. Here we go. Come on, ping one D10. That is a 7.
All right.
I like to think that you saw him dodging his head, and then he like smirked at you, and you just did another one, like while his head was still dodged.
Yeah, that's exactly like he did it, and he kind of smiles, and another one come out of your other hand, and it hits him in the face, and he just like looks back at you and blows all the smoke out from the magic that hit him, and his eyes. It's like we're gonna keep doing the anime references where like he looks at you and goes, "Arr!" And like all the red in the veins in his eyes just like light up as he comes at you, because you're the only one he sees in here, and he doesn't like the Penguin Man. So he's gonna run over towards you, Nigel, with his great axe again, and try to take a big old swing at you.
Okay.
And that's gonna be, what was your 2 hit? That's a 21.
That hits.
That'll do the thing. And that, oh boy, it almost landed on 12. You got lucky on that one, sir. That is 3 slashing damage. So you are not in a free fall this time, so you're able to kind of like get out of the way slightly. He was coming like straight to like cleave you down the middle. So he like hits you pretty damn solidly for, what did I say, for 6 damage.
You said 3.
I rolled a 3. And I get a +3, so that was 6. If I said 3, I apologize. It is 6.
Okay.
It was so clear. It was spinning, like it came out of my tower and it was spinning, and all I saw was a 12, and then it laid on its side on a 3. So that is this big boy's turn. As that happens, you guys hear some clang, clang, clanging. As you see a fully armored guard rush through. And he comes into the room and figures out what the hell is, wondering what the hell is going on here. He sees the guy in some fisticuffs with a small little invader, and he's just going to come around and join the fray. He brings out a long sword. Where is that? There we go. Oh goodness, he has a great sword. I apologize. That's a great sword.
Ew.
It was a good sword, but it's really a great one. That's not gonna do it. That's a 12. So
I might get a sword back finally.
Yeah. He comes back and he swings to try to like hit you with the hilt of it, and you see it coming and just kind of dodge out of the way. You're scurrying along the ground there. He expected a bigger target. Let's see here, and that was that guy. So Callista, I think it's your turn because your dex is probably higher. Yeah, your dex is definitely higher, so you're next.
As an action, I would like to cast Emboldening Bond, and
sure,
my 3 creatures within 30 feet of me for 10 minutes can add a D4 to any attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Cool. All right.
Oh,
and this is once per their turn?
Once per their turn, they
Okay,
can add a D4 to any attack roll, ability check, or saving throw for 10 minutes.
very cool. Your
Okay.
other bond that you brought up, does that one go away or is that one still intact?
It is still intact because this
Okay.
is a priest feature, not a spell.
Okay, as we discussed last time, is this one of the channel divinities?
It is not.
Okay, thank you. All right, awesome.
That is my action, and as my bonus action, I would like
Which are the 3 creatures that get that nice little bonus?
Og and not Les, Nigel and Steven. He forgot to change his damn name.
It's okay.
I forget.
The 2
rename.
people that listen know his real first name now. It's fine. I don't think
Yeah,
he's
but
gonna beat
that
us
brownie's
up
kicking in, so we're
about
good.
it.
But it's not my first name.
As
It's
a
not.
bonus action,
Ooh, I know that.
I'm casting spiritual weapon
Oh,
and a floating spectral weapon lasts for, what is it, 1 minute, and can float through the air. And as a bonus action on my turn, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against a creature within 5 feet of it. So
Okay.
since this is my bonus action casting it, I
so it
cannot,
appears, but it doesn't get to attack, correct?
the casting time is a bonus action.
Okay.
You create a floating spectral weapon within range, blah, 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 lasts for the duration. As a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against a creature within 5 feet of it. Like the cast and the attack are both labeled as bonus actions.
Probably
Okay.
take your bonus action for this round, and then I would
Yeah,
take
the bonus action, so it'll appear this round, but it's not able to swing this round.
That's
If
fine.
you had like used the action to do it and then use the bonus action to swing it, then that would have been completely fine. Let's see, let me find something for your spiritual weapon. I'm sure it'll just be a coin. Where is this appearing, madam?
I would like it to appear near the door, so that way it can be ready to attack clankety clank clank. And I'd like it to look like one of those really wicked knives that's like curvy S.
Oh,
Evil.
Chris.
Yeah, Chris.
This knife?
That.
Ah, wonderful.
Thanks, Dark
All right.
Souls.
Yes, all right. I'll give you
I was
a
thinking
little
Diablo
updated
2, but
shot
yeah.
here.
The same thing.
Yeah,
And-
an updated shot. Or
It's a real
I'll put it
weapon,
right
so
here. I
yeah.
assume you want it right here, Callista. So let me send this to you guys. And if you want it elsewhere, just let me know and I can make that happen.
And I would also like
So-
to move out of like line of sight of whatever. So
Okay.
behind an innocent or something, just out of line of sight.
Okay. If you go east, there is a dwarf and just like a I'm using the mini for
Perfect.
for flash, so I might as well just say it's a kobold.
That's fine.
There's a kobold and a dwarf. The dwarf that Steven was talking to, and then the kobold that's down in this little corner here. Do you want to go between them against the wall?
I want to go between them against the wall and just like,
Gotcha.
crouch.
Hunker down. Okay. What was the range on your spiritual weapon?
20 feet.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, I'm sorry. The range is 60 feet to cast, but I can move
Gotcha.
20 feet at a time.
Move it 20 feet. Okay, gotcha. Okay, coolio. That is awesome. That is
My turn.
Callista's turn. As
So
this
everyone
is
can add a
going on-
D4 to your stuff.
Yeah, as this is coming up, there's another clang, 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 clang. Someone else runs in here, sees a floating a floating Chris knife right by his buddies, and he is going to come up into the room a little bit. Excuse me, he has a shield and a long sword, and he is just going to well, let me roll perception for him to see if he knows anything that's coming on here. What is your perception, sir? Probably not. Yeah, he doesn't see beyond the guy in the corner that's attacking all the prisoners here. Well, let me hang on. Hey, ooh. Hang on. If the torch is here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can. So I'm gonna say when he comes as far in as he can see Steven. Og, roll me a stealth and see how well you're hunkered down behind this rack.
Okay, do I still need to do disadvantage?
No,
shouldn't.
because you got your exhaustions healed by one of those rolls.
No, I meant I rolled disadvantage for stealth because of my armor, but I'm not actually moving right now.
Oh, No, because he
Oh.
came in after you guys all hunkered
It probably
down.
doesn't
There's-
matter because I rolled a 3. So.
Well, okay. Well, then this guy definitely sees you. So I'm gonna have. So yeah,
I like
he's
to
gonna-
think it's like a really small rack, and Og is like doing his best, but he's still obviously like
Yeah.
towering
okay.
over it, even crouched down.
Gotcha. Okay, this guy then is going to. Where is? Put this, and I'll put this. Okay. Oops. Nope. Wrong one. Sorry. Boop. Boop. I'm using the same mini for the knights, so I need to make sure that these guys are appropriately. So I know who's who. There we go. All right. So this guy sees you and is like, "What the hell?" And he brings out his longsword. He's going to go ahead and swing at Og. That is not going to do it, I don't think. 15.
No.
Yeah, so he swings at you and it just kind of like cleaves across your breastplate, and he definitely sees you there, and he does see Steven as well. So he
I rolled a 21. Does he still see me?
You're in the middle of the room, man, unless you
Okay.
just like meld into the floor here.
Well, did we?
He's hiding behind Og.
Did the spell?
Oh, that's right.
Did the Greater Restoration go through, or was it a held action?
No, that went. That was her action for like that time of, oh shit, what do we do? She came up and healed you, so the shit for your arm, the shit for your leg
makes
is
this
gone.
so much fucking better because I'm like, fuck, I got all my spells are verbal, all my fucking, I can't
So
do
yeah,
anything.
so Steven, you still cannot talk, but like your broken arm, like you just feel like things move into place a little bit.
Okay.
The pain and discomfort that was there is gone. Same with your leg. You know, you were like kind of crouching a little bit and like hobbling with it. Now, like you can fully stand up
Right.
to your, you know, super height of 3.5 feet or whatever the fuck it is that you like feel a whole lot better at now. Yeah, you see this guy swing at Og, and and he just starts going intruders, as that happens. Next up is not Steven or Og yet. So you hear as the intruders, someone else runs in. And sees the guy swinging at something around this rack. He comes in as well. He's another one of the big dudes, just like with like the leathery strips and shit. He has, let's say he has a maul, because that's one of my favorite weapons. He has just a big old fucking hammer, and he is going to come at Og with it as well. And I do apologize, Og, but that is 100% going to hit. That was a 24. And now I need to see what a fucking maul is. You know, it's 2d6. It's 2d6. I know what it is.
Yeah, that hits. My Og's AC is 20. So
Yeah. So that's 4, and you get 7 bludgeoning damage as this guy just comes up and just slams into you, probably in the chest plate as well, which the sword didn't do anything to, but you just feel that like hit you and kind of take the wind out of you a bit.
Sure.
Now it is Steven's turn.
Okay, so I've got this.
So you guys are making a whole lot of noise in this place now.
I don't think stealth is really.
Yeah, the noises. Yeah.
So there's 2 next to Og and 2 next to Nigel, correct?
2, yes. So there are 2 on Og right now. There's one like to his west and one to his northwest. They're standing right next to each other. Nigel is up in that northeast corner with 2 guys on him, and there's a spiritual spectral Chris dagger floating like behind them.
I think I see he's kind of conflicted because he sees Nigel get thrown against the wall from an axe, and then he sees Og get hit. But I think he, in his split-second decision, figures Og can handle himself a little better, and he's going to take his I got 40 feet of movement, and I'm going to run up next to Nigel and try to, or I suppose, can I get to one of the creatures next to Nigel?
40 feet of movement. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
yeah, a general rule of thumb, Og would probably say help Nigel. You know,
Yeah,
before
you
Og.
can. Yeah, so
9 times out of 10.
Steven, you can get basically to either one. You can get to the knight or to the to like the torture dude, whichever one you prefer.
I see shiny armor, and I'm going after him.
Cool. All right, so to get to him, Callista, does it say anything in the spell that something can share the space of your spectral weapon?
The weapon can take whatever form you choose. Cast a spell again. It says nothing about sharing spaces.
Okay, you chose a very small weapon.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be high up.
Yeah, and Steven is pretty small as well. I'm gonna come to you guys here so I can see myself. Okay, so the last picture that I sent you guys, Steven, the coin that I put for the spiritual weapon, you can either go in that space or one space south of it. But if you go to the so here's the thing: if you go in the space of the spiritual,
anyways, which one's Nigel?
Nigel's in the further northeast.
Okay.
So he's like in the corner with the two dudes like around him, and then the coin is the spiritual weapon back there. You can take this. You can take the space of the spiritual weapon, but both of those guys will be in like attack range of you. If you go one south, you'll still be able to hit the armored dude, but there's also another one of the torture guys directly south of that. So which multiple people do you want to try to be able to hit you essentially?
I think he wants to take as much
You want to take heat off of Nigel?
Take as much heat off Nigel as I possibly can. So probably
Okay,
That's what Nigel would want.
Okay. All right. So you want to be on where the spiritual weapon is?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
If Steven would glean that would take the most heat off of him, he's gonna run.
Yeah.
Right
You see people like just like coming down on Og. You like tiptoe around them, get around, and so you are next to torture dude with great axe #1 that took a nice baseball swing at Nigel, and then this knight that's in full armor that was trying to hit him and like hit him with the hilt of his weapon. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna take my full complement of swings with my long sword.
Go for it. Who are you swinging at?
The knight.
Go for it.
That is here.
I also hate that
11.
I can't look at all you guys at the same time because I'm looking at the spreadsheet.
That's an 18 to hit.
That will do it. You need an 18 to hit this guy.
Oh, thank God. Oh, and then I roll a D8. That's not a D8. That one is. Oh, 8. Nice. So 12 damage on that one.
Ooh, okay, cool.
And then I'll roll
Yeah,
again.
you know armor very well. You just hit him right in the right place and it just hits skin. Like there's a little bit of chainmail underneath it, but you just get right in, you hear him, oh shit. And he turns around and sees you there.
That's a dirty 20.
Yep, that'll do it too.
And I'll roll it on. And that's another 5 plus 4. So that's 9.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna expend a spell slot and do a divine smite.
Go for it.
And that gives me another 2, right?
That gives you 2d8 of radiant damage. Yeah.
Okay, I always forget. 16 more damage.
Oh hell!
Wow.
Nice.
Nice.
So yeah, you get him like right like between the plates, and he's like, oh shit, and you come around and like just go for another area, probably a little bit lower, because he turns around and you just again find the spot that needs to get hit, and as you do it, your sword lights up with that radiant, just blinding energy, and gets him right where he needs to go, and he is not feeling good at this moment. He was confident with hitting this tiny bird-looking thing. He does not know what hit him and is really questioning his decision. Og, you're up.
Okay, so I've got the two guys on me.
Mm-hmm.
One of them, so there's one of them with a maul, the other one's just a regular like, what was it, great sword, or he's like a regular sword?
There's a guy that has the knight that has plate armor, and he has a shield and a long sword, and then the guy, the like torturer, has a big old maul that he just wailed you in the chest.
Okay, I'm gonna
gave you an ouchie.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take a swing at the guy with the maul.
Go for it.
So let's see.
Remember, you can add a D4 to stuff.
I know. So Pretty sure I don't need to add a D4 to a 25 though. So
Probably not.
Nope. That'll do the thing.
okay, so I'm attacking him with the Nux.
Okay.
So that's a 5 and then a D6 for just like
Correct.
okay.
Yeah, for your force damage. Getting the extra little.
Okay. So that is 8.
8 total.
Hmm.
All right. Cool. All right. Do you have a second attack that you're gonna do?
Yeah, and I'll go
Awesome.
ahead and take another swing at him with the Nux.
Go for it.
25 again. So
Booyah.
5 plus D6. So it's a 9.
All right. Cool. We are then back to the top of the order with Nigel.
Okay, so Nigel just sees Steven just whack the shit out of the guy in the armor. So right now, is Steven still in 5 feet of the guy with the great axe that keeps whacking me?
Yes, he's within 5 feet of both those guys.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this will go better now. So I'm gonna pull out my rapier and I'm
Gotcha.
just gonna jam it as hard as I can at this dude.
Go for it.
All right.
Let's see if I have got like.
Da, da, da,
Hey,
da, da,
there it
da, da, da. What does a 23 do?
Oh, that hits the shit out of him.
Okay, cool. So then I've got, all right, let's see here. 1d8. All right, let me see here. I haven't used a sneak attack yet. So 4d6.
Correct.
All right. 1d8 and 1d4.
1d4 for, not for the damage. That was just for attack, right?
I get a d4 for anything, right?
Not for damage.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
not damage.
Attack, save.
Yeah, attack,
or-
saves, ability checks.
or ability check, yeah. And it's
Well-
once per.
Yeah, it's only one of
Fine.
those. So
Fine. Okay, so I got 12, 18, plus 5, 23, plus 5, 28 damage on that dude.
28. Okay.
So I do that, and then I just fucking scurry between his legs and get over next to Callista.
Okay. Let's see. Are you able to get around this? You
The belly slayer. Hey,
are. So you're disengaging. I take it.
Oh yeah, I'm disengaging. I'm like sliding over
All right,
to Callista.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And then
30
for
30
words
feet?
that don't really
30 feet? Okay, you're not
Yeah,
quite
dude.
able to get to Callista. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, are you wearing a
just
My
wanna get
Hero
away from
Academia
people?
shirt? Les?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yeah, it's UA High School, and it says "Go Beyond Plus
Okay,
Ultra."
plus Ultra. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
hey, Callista, Lacey, did you did?
Oh wait, hang on. You are able to hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, you are able to get like right over by Callista and a dwarf, but you are the most visible.
Okay, that's fine. I've got my fucking rapier out like this. Nigel doesn't really understand why he feels like he needs to protect Callista right now, but for some reason he is. He
Gotcha.
doesn't understand it, but something inside him
This is
telling him,
new.
I should probably protect her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gotcha.
She hasn't attacked anyone yet. I'm
Gotcha.
just worried because she hasn't attacked anybody yet.
She
keeps
hasn't set anyone on
buffing us,
fire.
like,
Is
it's
she going to
very
attack
tense.
you? Is she saving it
like,
up? No, I understand. Absolutely. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. This thing gets jabbed really hard and he's super not happy about it and sees you scurry away. And as he's like turning to find you, he lays eyes on Steven, who has just injured his buddy. So he's going to go ahead and try to throw down on the goblin. Whoop, hello.
Sorry, bud.
As he just scurries away. You got it, man.
So now I have a +1 to my AC, Lacey.
Yes.
Okay. And then
Yeah,
if
no.
I take damage, you take that same amount. That's kind of like the
Yes,
trade-off.
but you have resistances to all damage.
What resistances?
Like-
What are they?
Fire, force, blunt, like all
Right,
damage.
but like what is my minus? Like if I'm
It's
resistant.
halves it. If you have resistant, it halves it.
Oh, okay.
Right,
I
so
didn't know that.
You take less damage, plus you have the hit points, and you have a higher AC, and you have a +1 to your saving throws, and you don't take as much damage. But whatever damage you do take, I take it too.
What?
this will be fun. Okay.
How long does that last?
10 minutes
Oh,
And
sweet.
do you have to like
Or an
keep
hour.
eyes on? And do you have to keep eyes on him this whole time?
60
or you
within
just, like, it
60
does
feet.
it when it's
60
within
feet.
60 feet?
Hang on,
Okay.
hang on. Where the fuck did it go? There it is. Oh, it's an hour. It's an hour.
New abilities, and like it's just there as long as you have this distance.
It's there.
Okay,
It's
cool.
not a concentration. It's just there.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. I'm really see, a crit would be hilarious, but also I'd feel super bad at the same time. So it's like I'm
But
back
it
and
halves
forth,
the
like, what's gonna happen.
damage.
It does. So
And he has
but-
temporary hit points.
So if he loses an arm, do you lose an arm?
Nope.
I don't know about that. You say
Maybe.
you take the damage. You don't lose it. It just goes limp.
You take the same. It's like,
It like
same
cuts all
amount
the
of hit
nerves with
points.
the masses there. You're back
Uh-huh.
to Nigel sewing on your leg. It's
That'd be
there,
funny
but
if
it
it's all
doesn't
just
do
like
anything.
psychic damage you take.
Yeah, there you go.
Lordy.
All right, cool.
Like, like 30 points of psychic damage.
All right, this guy has, what is it? It's okay, cool. Here it comes. Yeah! Oh,
You have a D4 to add the saving throws.
Well, he just swung at him. That's the saving
Oh,
throw.
good.
It's not going to do anything. Steven,
Mm.
I got +5 to this, so it's an 11.
Nope.
Yep, I didn't think so. So
You
yeah,
had me
he
going
tries
there
to.
for a minute.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he comes down with a great axe. You throw your shield up, just clang comes off of it. These guys don't have multi-attacks, although they probably should. Maybe I'll give them to him next time. That is this dude, and then it is Nigel went this dude. Okay, so we have the knight that was right next to you as well, who is not happy with you hitting him a couple times. So he's of course going to turn around with his sword, with his great sword. It's a great sword, you guys. And he is going to,
The
what's your
best sword.
bonus? You guys have the same bonus. You have, whoop, you know what? I'm going to use a different D20. Let's do this one. Hi-yah! That's a 15. Better, but it's not going to do it.
Not quite.
Yeah, he doesn't do it. So they're just like trying to like come at you at the same time. Bam, bam, bam. And you're just deflecting with your sword and your shield, and it's hitting you on the armor, but not doing any damage on you. Glisten.
I told you had this, buddy.
All the good rolls went for Nigel.
So,
Callista, you're up.
as I'm hiding between the dwarf and the kobold, and Nigel's apparently like cowering near us.
He's in front of you, just doing this.
He's defending us. Got it.
Yeah.
So, how are the dwarf and the kobold looking? Are they looking awake, interested? Like,
I mean, they're definitely looking to see what's happening. Like they are not keen to get involved necessarily.
Okay. So, as a free action, I want to look at the kobold and be like, Valamarade sent me. I'm here to save you all. And then I want to, as an action, drop out 3 balls from my rust bag of tricks. And I've already rolled it.
Jesus, we're gonna fill this fucking room. Okay, go for it.
I've got
Mhm.
2 giant goats and an owl.
Oh well, thank God for that. Okay.
I know. I got what I got.
Yeah,
That's my
okay.
action. And
Now,
as
are
my
these giant goats like large and
they are
their
large
nature?
beasts.
Oh, wonderful. All right, let me
Higher
grab those
goats.
bitches out. All right, hang on. All right.
So that gives me 4 things to attack with as my bonus action.
Okay, cool. I need to go to my room. Hang on.
Out of curiosity, like the animals that y'all summon, like if we were ever in a pinch and didn't have food, like are those like a potential food source?
Probably.
Sweet.
Like just stuck out in the middle of nowhere with no food, just like summon a goat and be
Let's
like,
see what we
sorry. Like does the meat like
Shake
disappear
it up
after
dinner.
24 hours inside you?
Oh,
that would, like-
mine aren't really eating animals. Mine are all predators.
Mhm.
What color bag do you have again? I have the rust one.
Give me
I
a
think
second.
Nigel has a tan one, if I remember right.
I didn't write it down, but I get a jackal, an ape, a baboon, an axebeak, a black bear, a giant weasel, a giant hyena, or a tiger.
That one is the. Which one has the tiger on it? It's the tan. Yeah, you were right, Nathan.
I just enjoy the fact that as threatening as Og looks, he's probably does less damage per round than anyone else in our group.
He's just
Nathan is frozen for a second.
I thought he was just busy.
No, frozen. Power just flickered, he said. So that gives me a
I'm gonna
dagger
change
and 3
shirts.
creatures.
Well, I'll be right
here's
back. I'm gonna
Internet.
change shirts because I keep
Drop.
accidentally
Because
showing
you're
y'all
nip
nipple.
slipping
So-
this whole fucking time.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm really careful not to
I'll be
nip
right
slip.
back.
You guys can't either.
Fair.
Man, I found out way too much information about men's underwear today, and I opened it up, and I don't open it all the time, but there's like 4 or 5 of them. And I read Chris's comment, and I'm just like, I don't want to know.
That was a little bit trolling, to be honest, but but men's underwear is more complicated than you would expect.
Well, yeah,
Apparently.
there's extra things down there that get stuck when it gets warm.
Yes.
It's okay. You don't have to. I'm good. I have other problems that I'm sure you don't want to hear about either.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Nope. Sure don't.
Oh man, I saw a funny picture on Facebook once where somebody had like, it was a picture of like footsteps like in the snow, and it was like dot 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 dot, and then one, and then another one like off to the side, and then back to normal, and it's like men will understand. I was like, oh yeah.
This
All
is a
stuck to the
very
thigh.
crowded torture chamber.
Sure as shit is.
You want me to throw out my bag as well?
I mean, if we're gonna have to fight our way out the front door, we're gonna need,
No,
Well, they
we
last
came
until
in through the
dawn, so
grate.
let's
We
wait.
can go back. We can go back out through the grate. Like,
we could.
I'm concerned
After
that
we
dude,
find
no,
Orin.
dude, we're
The only
riding.
way
We're gonna
is
start
through.
right. Forward.
We have to find
yeah,
Orin,
we need
and
to
after
find
that,
our
we
Titan
decide.
friend, and then and at that point we can come back here. Like,
I would
we
say
just all we need to do is go get him, get back out of here, and back into the sewer, and
Yeah.
we should be fine.
save your bag for at least until after this fight and see where we're at.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna wait. Yeah, because Nigel is 100% causing a prison riot before he leaves.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, once, assuming that we just don't have a
He's out, I'm
steady
gonna go
like
to the bathroom.
pile of guards
Okay.
coming into here, like we might as well undo everyone's chains, let them
Oh,
take
yeah.
weapons off the guards if they want, or armor themselves up, do whatever they want. And
I fully plan to use one of my new spells to get all of our little people, all of these little torture people
and
on our
heal 'em?
side. Well, heal them, but also make them heroes, make them feel heroism, and they'll want to go help us out.
Mm.
I like this new domain. It's very useful.
I like stabbing stuff with my rapier really good.
Oh, do we have any spells that make things quiet?
No. I thought
Uh,
about doing that, but that doesn't work with my character. So I'm sorry.
I can make things dark.
Mm.
Hey, buddy. Okay. All right.
What's the matter?
Okay, here you go. Nathan's on speakerphone.
What's the matter? Yeah.
Animals in there. What doing?
Everyone attacks. Let me get to that thing. The goat. 2 giant goats. First one is a 17 to hit.
Well, hang on 1 second now. You have 3 things and then a third thing that's magically there. You're
Correct.
telling me a bonus action is going to have all 4 of these things hit?
So as my action, I dropped all of the balls out of the bag, and the creatures act on my turn. And
Correct.
as a bonus action, I can give them a verbal command to attack. Since I have 4 minions I'm currently controlling, I want to give the command to attack to all 4 things.
Okay, I'm going to make a ruling because this is a lot of stuff. You can give a verbal command, which all 3 of your animal will go ahead and do. If you want to magically command your spiritual weapon, then that will be your bonus action. So you can do one with your spiritual weapon or have your animals go. Because that seems like a lot of stuff to do simultaneously. And I'm guessing that with your spiritual weapon, since it probably has a verbal component, you have to say something to it as well.
On the attack portion of the spell,
not
it
having a-
reads, as a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and attack against a creature within 5 feet. It says nothing about saying anything. I think it's just a verbal component for the
Okay.
casting.
My thought on this is if you're trying to command 4 separate things, that's a lot of things to focus on. So for the animals, since they all came from the same thing and they will all respond to the same verbal command, I'll say you could do those 3 or your spiritual weapon.
Okay, I'll do the
Using your
animals
bonus
this
action.
turn.
Go for it. Who are they going after?
They are going after Mall Man.
Oh, man. Okay.
Mall Man. The command is
Oh,
simply
man.
kill our enemies, and they're all going to start on Mall Man.
Go
And
for it.
the giant goat number 1 does a ram. It's this. What did I say? Shit. It was a 17 to hit.
That will do it. Let me move that first guy up here.
All right. And that is 8 damage. Ram number 2 is going to
Okay. This guy.
roll a 6. So I'm sure he's not going to hit.
Correct.
And then the owl, which is a tiny beast, is going to make a try and go with does a 15 hit? 15?
What's its movement?
Dark vision. God.
Wait, I have it.
Fly speed is 60 feet.
Yeah, okay. What did you roll for it? I'm sorry.
Oh, I've already lost. 15. 15 to hit.
Yes.
Cool. So that's a whole 1 slashing damage.
Perfect.
And that is my turn.
My God, this map is so littered with crap. Okay. Good. You know what? My phone says Wi-Fi is here, but my computer does not. What a
Reboot.
huge pain in my butt.
Reboot computer.
Okay. All right, here we go. That was Callista, 15, and then it is Mole Man. Back to Mole Man. All right. Let's see here. He is. Oh, I forgot he can do this. I should have been doing this the whole time. Okay, here we go.
Cool.
We're
Love
back to
those.
Mole. I should have been doing this.
Nathan, you
Okay.
might need to reboot your modem again if your Wi-Fi is online, but your internet is not. Do you know if your computer is your computer connecting to the Wi-Fi?
You mean like reboot my my laptop?
I mean,
Yeah,
not necessarily.
he's got
Like
Internet on his computer.
so your
My
phone.
phone is something that's on Wi-Fi, but my laptop.
Is
You
your-
know what? Hang on one second.
Is your computer
I got-
hardwired or on Wi-Fi?
I think it's on Wi-Fi from the way he was talking about it.
Oh, my laptop is being a huge pain in the butt. Give me 1 second.
Hmm.
Cool.
No, the point I was trying to
House,
make
but
though
you
is
have
that
everything hardwired.
your phone can be on Wi-Fi, but if your internet's down, your phone will still connect to the Wi-Fi, but your phone's internet is coming through like your 4G service. If your internet is down on the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I think I'm back here. Give me 1 second. Let me get here to this because my laptop does the thing every once in a while where it just makes me like close it and open it, and then it'll reconnect the stuff because it's dumb.
Yep.
Because my laptop is dead.
Laptops suck.
The site can't be reached. You're a liar. You're a huge liar.
I like your shirt less.
Thank you. This one has 100% less nipples. So
I'll just
Mm.
at the same time. So the
100% less is nipples.
yeah, you know,
Torture Man is going to take a play out of Ogg's book, and he's what? Shut your fucking mouth. The Torture Man is going to take a note out of Ogg's book, and he is going to go reckless attack and roll with advantage on Og, and just fucking ruins that and misses completely. He gets in a blind rage because birds are slashing at him, and he got hit by a fucking goat, and he just goes balls to the wall and completely eats it and misses. But so anyone that on him has an advantage on their attacks now.
Did he move out of range of the animals?
No, he's still there. He's still right up on Og. Okay. That was that man, and now it is back to Steven.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm just gonna do the same thing I did last time and swing away
Go
at
for
the.
it. Do me a favor and bot.
No, it's a dirty 20.
There we go.
Boom. I'll do it.
And then
Which one, Knight or Torture Man?
the knight for this one. And I will do one more first level divine smite on top of that. 9.
All right, yeah, just give me all of the damage you got done.
Okay, so that's 16 total. 9 of it is radiant.
Cool. Finish him. How do you kill this guy?
I think I just keep going after that same spot that I keep hitting, and eventually, like, you split to the point where he is bleeding out and spurting everywhere, and his arm falls to his side. And then I turn my attention.
Love it.
And then I turn my attention for my last attack to the guy with the axe, since I'm within range, and I'll swing at him.
Go for it.
And that is a 19.
Yes.
Swingeroni. That's a minimum damage. There's a 4. And then what is his? I assume he's a size category larger than I am. And I'm gonna use my.
Normal.
I'm small.
He's medium.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm gonna use my Fury of the Small and give him an extra 8 damage, just because he's bigger than me.
It's 8, just straight up 8, or you roll a d8?
Nope, it just says once per short rest, I can deal 8 extra damage with a creature size larger than yours.
Cool, that's wonderful. So what's the total?
Yeah, 8, 12.
12.
Hey,
Yeah,
Nathan.
he was
Sorry, go ahead.
All right, you're surrounded by everything. It's your turn.
Hey, Nathan, you can. The Zoom meeting has an audio bridge. I just posted in the group chat the info that you can use to join it. So if that would probably be easier than being on speakerphone.
Oh, okay, I'll do that.
You can call into the meeting.
Yeah, if you're lucky, you can just click on the one tap mobile link
didn't
on
even
your
say
phone.
bye. Just hung up on me.
Oh. I was
right.
about to explain to him he can just click on the link and it might join him automatically, or he can just call in. So
before he gets here, he's totally like, the word was the animals all attack and kill our enemies, so they're still attacking. So now I'm gonna have that 4th bonus attack.
There you go.
Take
that.
Is that other one still standing? I didn't hear it cut out on me.
Yeah, he's still standing. I'm gonna kill him.
All right.
If Nathan ever comes back.
Well, you gave him something tech to do while he was focused on something else. So
Well, couldn't he go in Messenger?
I mean, he could do it on his phone.
Zoom on
I mean,
his
like,
phone.
yeah, you can literally load Zoom on your phone too.
You can do it on your phone, but tech.
I've done
You
it
can also
before.
just full on just call into the Zoom.
Yeah, it's they have an audio bridge, is what it's called, where it will bridge a phone call to your Zoom meeting.
That's for when Grandpa just can't figure out what's going on.
It's like, not that it's that much easier, because you have to call a number, then you have to punch the meeting ID in, then you have to put in the password for the meeting.
It's extensive.
Yeah, it's not. I'd say it's easier to install the app and join through there personally, but yeah, if you've got if you've got like a grandpa that's on like a feature phone or something that's used to punching in a whole bunch of numbers. Are you painting your knee?
No, I'm just poking at my like ant bites.
Oh, okay.
Boba Fett flame effect parts.
I thought you were using like maybe some medicine or something when you said ant bites, and there's like, no, just
Oh boy. Here, let's see if he'll click the link on his phone. Click on your phone.
Well, this was a good run while it lasted, y'all.
I mean, well, I guess you guys can sit around and scratch the fucking goat's chins for a minute, is what he says. Funny.
yay goats.
Yay, goats. Giant
Yeah.
goats.
I've gotten into I've been watching like otter videos on YouTube recently because I didn't realize how like adorable they are. Like they are like
Yeah.
seriously like they're like big wet kitties. It's hilarious.
Big wet kitties.
Yeah, well, like they act a lot like cats, but you know they're kind of like they like to swim a lot too, so they usually look a little bit wet.
Water cats.
Yes, they're like water cats.
Instead of big wet kitties, because that sounds more pornographic than anything else.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I keep thinking that after I say that, I immediately am like, that's not a good way to phrase that. But I never think that before I say it. I have to like hear it, and then I'm like, oh yeah,
Water cats.
water cats. It's much better.
Yes. That's what I would use at school if I must. I
Water
won't.
cats.
Water cats.
Oh yeah, you're done with school now.
Fuck yeah, I am. Wowzers. And we'll be right back. Resume. And he's back.
Hey,
Huzzah.
thanks, Texas Power Grid. Don't know what happened. It could have been construction. Could have been one lightning bolt.
Could have
We'll never
been
know.
wind.
Could have been a rabbit putting a little bit
Mhm.
little too much pressure on a specific fault line.
Who knows?
You'll
Squirrel.
never know. You'll
Squirrel.
never know.
All right.
true.
So,
By the
what
way-
were you doing?
I thought that the camera was right there, so when I came back, I wanted to be like this, and it didn't happen. So I apologize. I apologize to our viewers. Sorry, viewer. I apologize to our viewer. I apologize to you guys.
No, you're good.
By the way, you're all dead. Did you guys caught that message? You're all dead.
Yeah, we're all dead. That's cool. That's cool. I already started rolling up my new character, so we're good.
Sweet. No one can use magic this next time around. Fun fact.
I didn't.
So,
I didn't.
yeah, there you go.
Rogue, and rogue.
Anyways, Og's turn. Finally.
Huzzah.
So Og is surrounded by everything. That's the last thing that I was going to say. I don't know if you
Mhm.
caught it. I said, Og, you're surrounded by everything. Go.
So didn't you say we have anyone attacking the guy with the maul has advantage now?
Correct. Because he tried
Okay.
to reckless attack you and completely fucking failed that.
Okay, so yeah, I'll go ahead and attack him.
Why not?
Okay. Hold on.
Showed up to our date.
Who's shouting at me? I don't appreciate it.
I'm sorry, a TikTok just fucking loaded.
Does a 16 hit?
It does.
Okay. I had to use my D4 on that one.
Oh, is that our
Okay.
is that our buddy?
Huh?
That
Okay.
looked like other Lacey.
No, that looked like this is some other cosplayer.
Okay. So 16.
Okay, so
what was the damage on that?
It's 10 damage.
10 damage. All right. Awesome. He takes it.
Okay.
And
Then
he's still got like the fucking adrenaline in his eyes. and he's
second
pissed off.
swings,
Yes.
24. So
Yep.
yeah.
You're just using him as like a friggin' Franklin's heavy bag. You're just-
Yeah. Okay, so that's 7 damage.
Cool. He's taking all these hits and he's like, I mean, he's getting bruised. You're like feeling as you're connecting like probably some crunches and things giving a little bit more, but he's still standing and not looking super phased by things.
I mean, if he's in
Nigel,
the rage, yeah.
you are now still by Callista. There's a dwarf next to you, and all of these overly large animals have run past you, leapt over your small, frail body. I'm sorry, that was rude of me. Your small body, and started trying to ram these guys in front of you. What would you like to do?
Pretty
So
sure Nigel's ripped by penguin standards.
yeah,
Absolutely.
jacked. Yeah, you know what? He's gonna go finish off his good buddy Axeman.
Axeman. You know what? You're not going to be able to get there with all of this shit in the way now. So you were able to get there, but now there are two giant goats in your way. So you would have to like go way around them.
Well,
to try to get over there.
Put me in good old fashioned bow and arrow range.
Bow and arrow range. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. You have 30 feet.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't even know if you're going to be able to get there. These things are gigantic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I just need line of sight, bud.
You're not going to get it, man. I'm telling you, these are extra large goats. They're super big, and like you trying to get around them just isn't going to happen, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's not. What? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, their asses are still way too big to get around. I apologize. You're not going to get line of sight unless you dash, which would take up your action.
Well, give me what? Okay, so let me hit that guy that just recklessly attacked Og.
There are lots of people in the way. You probably would get. You can hit the knight that's been trying to wail on Og.
All right,
He's right there. Yeah, big old armor boy. Do you want to still hit him with your arrow?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with that good arrow. I've got 3 of those. I've got like 3 or 4 of those left. So I'm gonna
remind me what the good one was. Was it just like a +1? Like it was just like extra
it's
fancy
just another
arrow?
D6. It's just another D6. They're 2. It just says 2d6 for the arrow.
Cool.
So so I just add another D6.
Is this you trying to do your lightning bow, or is there these fancy arrows? Lightning bow.
Lightning bow with the fancy
lightning
arrows.
bow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Roll that damage.
All right. Well, all right. Let's see here. So 16 plus 8. I think that's it. Okay.
That will on this man.
All right. 1, 2.
I was going to tell you no when you said 16.
3. All right. I need 7d6. Okay. All right.
What's your 4d6 and then your 1d6 for your regular arrow?
So I've got 4d6 for the sneak attack.
Yes.
Then I've got 1d6 for just normal arrow shooting.
Gotcha.
The additional d6 because I'm using the special arrow, and then 1d6 of lightning with that bow and arrow as well.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you what happens first. You pull this back. You see the bow light up. It goes from the string. It hits your arrow. You let go, and right as you let go, this thing's going to hit regardless. But as soon as you let go, the equivalent of like Acme Looney Tunes, where it's like a and like smoke spurts out, the lightning doesn't stick to the arrow.
Okay, so no more arrow or no more
lightning. Your bow, as you found out from many other things from the Gentleman's Fancy, is full of shit.
All right. Well, it did its job.
It's a bow. It's a good bow. It'll fire things.
Well, it only really got me just really 34 damage. That's all it did. 34 damage.
That's it?
Yeah.
That one. Okay, cool. Math. Okay. Yeah, you go through and like hit it straight, like through like between the pauldron and the helmet, like just like right into his neck. He doesn't like it. He feels it real hard, but he's still up and available.
I need you to get that arrow.
It's Og's responsibility now, really.
Yeah.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right.
Just give them like a thumbs up.
This guy. Yeah, he's just, why not? He's going to reckless attack on Steven because this is the last thing. This may be this man's last hurrah. He's been beaten to shit. So he wants to try to do as much as he can to this little goblin shit. You know what? I'm going to get hang on, guys. I'm gonna get 2 fresh D20s for this, 2 fresh ones, because I haven't hit anyone in a while, and I really want to. I'm gonna use Oz's good boy dice, his fiery dice, and I'm gonna use this one. All right, here it comes. Reckless attack. Wow, that's a good one. Steven, I want to see your face on this. Hang on. Let me get back here because I'm on my spreadsheet. There he is. Damage. You're going to get it too. You keep talking about resistance. You're going to take it in the form of phantom pain, sympathy pain. Steven, you know what I rolled?
Yes, I do.
I wish you did. It's a 12.
That's a no.
I rolled a 7 and a 6. When I rolled my other reckless attack, it was like a 5 and an 8.
Just not
my new dice didn't
so
do
Ollie,
shit.
So your son and daughter's rolls are
the determining factor.
Are coming true.
You know what? If they roll the same thing, that just means I'm going to crit the shit out of everyone in that session. Apparently, yeah, is going to be it. Okay, so that was big boy's turn.
And now
here.
he has disadvantage when I attack
he
you.
He absolutely has disadvantage. Ooh, it's still my turn. No, wait, I'm sorry. Pause. It's Callista's turn. Callista.
Yes, I would like to do things.
Lots of things.
So I gave the commands to all my creatures to kill our enemies.
Correct.
So that's still in effect. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Take care. Let's get that out of the way. So goatsy number 1 goes a ramming.
Well, if you're planning to do all 4 at the same time, my ruling is still in effect. You can do your spiritual weapon, or you can do all of your friends.
Even though I don't have to command the goats at this point?
Your bonus action to command them, or you can focus on your spiritual weapon, which is your magical element, and do that. It's a lot of stuff going on at the same time, so this is me going like, that's a lot. Which is more beneficial?
3 chances versus 1.
Correct.
So I'm sticking with the goats and such.
All right, you're going after Mallman?
Mallman!
Mallman!
Uh-oh. Browser just took a shit for a second. Okay. That
Oh,
is
no,
a 20.
no power outage. Thanks, Texas Power Grid.
24 to hit.
Yes.
And that is 9 damage.
Cool.
Second goat goes.
What the fuck? Oh, good. There it goes.
Oop, where'd it go? Does a 12 hit?
Mm-mm.
That's okay. And then the owl.
He smacks it. He blocks it with his fucking hammer, just right in the fucking goat head.
That'll be a. Does a 13 hit?
Yes, he gets another 1 damage.
Another 1 damage
Another
from Owlsy.
1 damage. Yes.
And Owlsy flies up to get out of the way. And my action is going to be, I would like to use a sorcery point to twin this spell. Where the fuck are my sorcery points? There it is. Click. And I would like to cast Knock on the chains of Dwarf Man and Kobold Man.
All right. Well,
and
they open the fuck up.
We're here to help you. Please help.
Let's go. Let's pause for 1 second. Let's go back to you speaking to the kobold for a second. You spoke the name of your brethren, your ancestor, the ancestral dragon of Valmardes, and he just stared at you, and he doesn't understand that name. He is Valmardes illiterate. He did not know what that meant, but he does understand you loosening his shackles, and he's totally cool with that.
In Draconic, I'll just say, "Stay with me, friend."
Oh God, we're gonna go through this again. All right.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Because Calista has such a great track record with.
I mean, we're hoping, we're hopeful, and praying that she learned a lesson the first time. We will find the fuck out, and we'll see if I can reuse my character sheet. Okay, dwarf, bam, unchained. Kobold, bam, unchained. Awesome. That's your turn. You're moving.
My
You
turn.
staying with them. You
Yep.
cradling the kobold and petting his sweet spot.
I'm merely protectively trying to put my arm around him. That's it.
Cool.
Right.
Okay. I love it. We have next up. Okay. This guy can't fucking go anywhere. He is surrounded by everything.
I planned all along.
You done
right?
fucked up.
Right? Okay. Well, he can 1, 2, 3. That's really so I'll roll a 6. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, he's gonna swing at the goat. Goat 19.
Giant goat.
he has
His
a-
AC is 10. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't fucking. It's 28. Surprisingly, it's a spectral goat.
It's 10.
The goat gets summoned with barding.
So this is a long sword, which is going to be an 8, and that's not a ton. That's 5 damage.
Okay, so he's down to 14.
Correct.
Using
Are you-
one hand or two?
Are you going to track your goat? He's
Mhm.
still got a shield up, so it's one hand.
I'll track all the critters.
Okay, you track your goat. I will take care of their fucking. Okay, get out of here, hit points. I don't want them. All right, he does that. Man, I should have given these guys dual attacks. Made it harder for you. That's okay. I will do that next time because I'm learning and you guys have a lot of fancy stuff. Next in, I was up there already. Next in the order is. Okay, he's still up. Is he still up? He's still up. Yeah, you guys killed one knight. Okay. All right, same thing. Here it comes.
What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. No, there's more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do another one because he's surrounded by everything. Let's do it again. Yeah. Ooh. All right. He's coming at the owl.
Yeah.
Fuck, owl.
The owl, the
that
damage
keeps-
dealer.
Oh, this is gonna be great because this is the guy with the maul. He's gonna fucking splat this owl.
Yes.
Oh my god. Shut up.
Did you crit on the owl?
Did he
I did
miss?
crit on the owl.
Okay.
I
He
super
crit miss.
critted on the owl.
Good.
Crit miss.
All right. Let's
Hi,
see.
owl.
Super potent. You guys see the swing and you get a whiff of something that you've smelled many times before and you go, oh no,
It's the first
Ow.
one of the night, isn't it?
this is not wonderful at all. Where's
Yeah,
my
it is.
100? Where's my hundo? All right, I'll get another one.
Just cross my owl off my list.
Right off of there. There it is. All right.
Hits it and it just fucking explodes like
Jesus.
Randy Johnson's fastball.
Jesus. All
Every
right, what is this? Okay. So, okay. Okay. So this is 100% a miss. So he botched big time. But now I got to figure out who he's going to hit with this shit because there's so many things around him. He misses. Okay. So
Got a chance of hitting
there are
his,
still 4 things around him. All right. Here it comes.
He could hit his teammate, couldn't he?
I mean, he could, but we'll find out in a second. We'll be, you know what? We'll be surprised together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're in the realm of getting hit with this log because you're right. This guy's surrounded by 5 things. So if he misses wildly, who knows what the fuck is going to happen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah! Whose birthday is it? Because he just hit his friend. He's gonna do regular damage too. Okay, this is a maul. So that's 9. 14 damage with his friend in the face. His friend is there. 14.
Thank you, owl.
Okay. Yeah, completely misses the fucking owl.
The owl like ninja dodged and it was right in front of his
Mhm.
friend.
It did. Like, yeah, the owl beat its wings and he thought it was over there. He just fucking completely missed it and just like overcompensated and couldn't stop his swing and just like hits his friend in the fucking like chest. So that's his turn. Super cool. We are now at, who was that dude? That was Swordman. That was Mallman. Steven.
Oh, no, time to kill X, man. I got the one. Might as well get the other one. That's a 24.
Yes.
And we'll do this one. And that's max damage, so that's 12.
Okay, which one is that?
I killed the both of them all that were by the spectral
Warhammer,
sword.
dude. Finish him. What do you want to do? He only needed one swing.
Oh, cool. He like swipes at the back of his, like he reaches in, swipes the back of his knees, so he drops down, and then he shoves the sword up his jaw.
Cool.
We'll call it that.
Oh God.
Yeah.
All right. You do anything else?
I guess I can't. There's really nowhere to move, is there? I'm gonna telepathically link. I'm still linked to Nigel, right? Telepathically.
Yes.
If he wills it, but you can't like reach out to him because you don't
Oh.
have that ability. Like if he reaches out to you, you can respond, but you can't be like. I mean, you can shout to Nigel if you want.
I can't. No, I can't. I don't have any voice.
I mean,
You
you're
can think-
correct.
You can think Nigel really loud, and maybe he'll hear you.
You can point to your head and see if anything happens in the next round.
That's it. That's all. If there's nowhere to go, I got 40 feet of movement. But if I can't get to them with all the,
Yeah, you're not getting around the fucking goats. I mean, you can head north to see what's outside the doors. If anyone else is coming, you could.
yeah, what the fuck? Why not?
Okay, you're just gonna peek out.
Yes.
Okay, perception. I'll give you free perception. You move up there. I'll give you perception check.
14.
Ow. 14.
Yeah.
Are you at the edge of the door? Are you running out into the room? What are you doing specifically here?
I'm just kind of peeking out, like from behind the door, just to make sure that there's. Well, you know what? No, because I think he'd assume that once everyone's in, that's gonna be in there with as long as this has been going on, and as much noise as we've been making. I'm gonna take a couple steps out, not like way out in the open, but kind of like stay close to the door.
Okay.
Step out so I can get a little better view.
Yeah, you look out and you see there's definitely another room here that you see directly across from you is another door that is open that is dark inside. You look you go out a little bit. Yeah, fuck it. You see like directly in front of you there's another doorway right there in a dark room on the other side. You kind of peek to the left a little bit like you do like one of these. To the left there's like a bunch of different like racks with weapons and like torture devices and shit like that. You look to the right and there are 3 doors.
Okay.
There's like one, like they're like pretty much right directly next to each other. There's one and then there's one to the left of that door and then there's one to the right of that door. But you don't see anyone else in here at the moment.
All right.
And then Og!
Yay. Okay. I guess I'll just am I still having advantage against Mallman, or is that done now that he did his reckless attack?
That is gone because he just did a regular attack.
Okay.
So
go ahead.
You just have regular, but I'm sure you could probably smack him.
Yeah. Okay. 21
Yes.
to hit.
Yeah, you only need a 13 from all man.
Okay. 5 plus 5, so 10.
C.
Then see, 15 to hit. You said 13 hits him?
Yeah, that gets
Okay.
him. He doesn't have a whole lot of armor. He's just a punching bag.
5 plus 4, so 9 damage.
Finish him.
Yes. Okay. Can Og just like knock him down so he gets trampled under the goats?
Sure.
Or is that too much? Or is that?
I think. You know what? No, fuck it. Yeah, if you just like So like you like hit him in the knee and then like hit him in the head and he falls on the ground.
Yeah.
They know kill this guy, so they're just gonna.
I think
like,
that sounds good. So yeah, we'll say like Ogyak did
plopping
like
along.
a low punch to hit his leg, and then came back up with like a strong left, like just right across his forehead, and
Yeah, and it's even better because you have that extra like with your knuck. So you just like hit his knee and then it just like knocks out from under him and you like come down to like throw him down and it just like plops him on the floor and he just gets trampled by G1 and G2 over there.
Billy and Willie, thank you.
That's what I said.
You should have named one of the goats Hoot.
You know what? I saw them
confusing.
and I was like, it's probably gonna be
Goats to Riot.
exactly.
Riot.
Nigel, your turn, sir.
So Nigel's just kind of looking around. He's really trying to gauge the carnage that he sees in front of him.
So
and
there's
trying to decide-
one gentleman left. There's one knight left. That's been the one you shot in the neck. That's like getting hit with all this stuff, surrounded by literally everything in this room.
Well, might as well finish the job. I'm just gonna shoot him again in the head with an arrow.
I wish you would.
You crit?
Yeah, I critted.
The good kind? Because I do that
Yeah,
thing too.
good kind. Yeah, I got 20.
Cool.
It's the first 20 with my good penguin dice.
I love it. Well, go ahead and roll your 100 because whatever you do is going to be enough. So let's put some flavor on it.
I kind of figured as much. So I got 100.
Well, that like literally 100, like 3 zeros.
Oh, I got a 1?
Is it 0 0 and then 1?
Yes.
Then that's a 1. Then that negates the crit. Roll your attack again.
Okay. Of course.
Is it a 1?
No, I'm sorry. I'm just still laughing at that. I'm having a...
Okay.
I got it.
I broke Nigel.
I got a 16.
16? No.
Okay.
You see it happen in your mind and you're like, oh, totally cool. And you just slightly just like, you know what? I'm going to say the dwarf that is unchained, like just like is trying to get up and kicks your foot and makes you completely fucking miss. You line it up and you're like, this is your end, bro. You're done now. This is the fun. And you just completely, you miss on that one. 16 will not do it.
A highest of highs to the lowest of lows.
I know. I do think it's great that we've gotten a crit and both gotten 100 and a 1 in this campaign. Like, that's just beautiful. Mm-hmm. That's wonderful. I love it. Let's see. That guy's dead. So that's not going to be... okay, Callista, well, you get to go first.
So let's go with... let's start with the owl, because he did so good last time, right? Yeah. Why not? And he's still alive, so we got to celebrate that.
Do the thing.
That will be a... probably not going to do it. A 12?
No, not at all. Far from it.
Let's go for the goat.
Goat.
So Willie rolls a... He rolls a 7. That's not going to do nothing. And Billy's my girl. Let's see what she does. She also rolls a 7. They are large obstacles and ornaments.
Absolutely nothing at all. All right.
Wonderful.
Well, let me go back to my map and roll everyone over that's dead. Dead.
So that was
it's like the
bonus.
picture of this knight's like ducking and weaving is like goats are like kicking and like owls are scratching at him and
like
he sees a arrow just whiz by his face.
He's just kind of like has his shield up trying to like get rid of everything.
I
regular
would
action.
like to, as my regular action, cast heroism at
this guy. So kind.
No, not for him. Not for him. I'm going to target. I can do three additional targets. So I can do 4 people. So that's going to be Dwarf, Kobold, Nigel, and who's closer to the living guy, Steven or Og?
I'm not in the room anymore.
So Og. So all of them gain a heroism, which blah blah blah. A willing creature you touch is imbued with bravery. Until the spell ends, the creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to your spell casting ability modifier at the start of each of its turns. So at the start of all their turns, they regain 5 temporary hit points.
How long is this spell good for?
Concentration 1 minute.
Cool. All right.
Neat.
Cool. All right. This guy is pissing himself and is going to run.
The night that I have an arrow in his neck.
Yep. Oh, he's running.
Attack of opportunities.
Many. But he's still going to run nonetheless. He's the last one in here. He's seen everyone die. And he's surrounded by everything. So he's going to run. So Og, you get one. Both goats get one. I guess the owl will get one. Because he's disengaging from those. So everyone throw them. Simultaneously. 1, 2, 3, go.
It takes me 3 rolls. Hang on.
Arrow.
The owl doesn't hit.
Okay. 19.
Nope.
The goat doesn't hit, and the second goat. Come on, goat. None of the goats hit. Nothing hits.
He fucking bolts. He just like throws his hands around his sword. He's like doing this, like trying to get out of there.
19 didn't
not hit. Nope.
Did you roll your D4?
That was with my D4, yes.
Oh shit. Yeah, they be gone.
Oh, wait a second. Nathan.
Oh, the spiritual weapon? Does he go pass that up? Can that get an attack of opportunity?
Nope.
How far?
What was your question?
I forgot about the D4.
I'm sorry.
Hands up.
Past it. We're past it. Yeah, he just fucking books it. Just somehow makes it out of all these guys. Steven just like goes right past you and around the corner and goes through the door in the middle.
How?
But I didn't get an attack opportunity. If he ran past me, how come I didn't get one?
How?
You weren't actively engaged.
We were in the very back of the room, I thought.
Yeah, and how much movement speed does he have?
You guys, he has regular 30 feet of movement. I counted, trust me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he goes. Yeah, he books it.
Wouldn't he be surrounded though? Like
You
if Nigel can't
swung.
move through things,
Yeah,
how can they move?
through?
His friend died and fell down. He leapt over the body. If his friend was up, he would not have been able to gone.
Oh.
I'm out of the room. I'm looking at it.
You didn't say you were in the room. You said you were like peeking around the door.
I said I walked into the room a couple steps, and that's how I saw the door. So I'd basically be just outside the doorway and looking at your thing. If he's down at the bottom, even if he double moves, that's 60 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
He moved less than 60 feet to get to that door in the middle.
Whose turn is next? You want to keep going? Or do you want to come up with what you want to do next out of combat? It's up to you guys. The next person to go would be, oh, that's funny. You know what? The next person to go would be Steven.
Well, I'm going after him.
Yeah, we need to stop him.
Okay, he is at the door. I'll tell you, he's at the door. Door is open. He's ready to book it up that door.
Well, I'm gonna fucking run up on him and stab him in the back.
Go for it. I dare you.
I use that D4.
I use that D4.
Oh, good. 22.
No. Yes.
It's like, what the fuck? That is a
Man, you guys ganged up on me
8.
really hard then. Like,
8
whoa,
damage.
whoa. 8 damage.
Yeah. Do I need to attack again?
Do it anyways. Let's say you do have to. Oh God.
Oh no.
Which one?
Good crit.
Oh, okay.
Okay, good.
Just end him then.
Yeah, so he catches up to him and
See someone go past and immediately recognize it's not one of your friends. You go, wait a minute, in your head because you can't speak it.
exactly. And he runs after him and like I don't know, like I feel like he grabs him and like, but he's not using a dagger, he's using a longsword. So like he just catches him, hits him in the Achilles so he can't run, and then grabs him by the back of the head as he drops down and slits his throat.
Horrific.
He's violent. He likes it.
Okay.
Horny.
So as he's gets to the door, you clip his feet out, and as he like falls back, it's opening up, and he goes, "Ah!" and you just get his throat. Okay. Okay. Well, you're actively out of combat in a room full of strangers.
I go around and start unlocking them.
I'm
Cool.
gonna go. So I'm gonna go run after the guard and check on Steven.
Gotcha. Callista, do you have thieves' tools or anything to unlock them with?
I
Or you
do
think
have these tools, and all the while that I'm unlocking them, I'm gonna be talking to each one and kind of, I hope you're okay, and we're here to help you. Trying to inspiring leader, and everyone gets 13 temporary hit points that can hear me.
Okay. Okay. Fuck, how many people are in this room? 1, 2. You unlocked 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll me 4 quick checks just to see if you don't fucking like break your thieves' tools or get them jammed up.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand, yeah. Just don't botch any of these 4, and we'll see if you like don't lock up your thieves' tools or something.
Cool. The first one is an 11. Second one is a a 9. I'm not botching.
You've got enough time to do these things. Yeah, as long as you don't roll a 1, I'm going to say that you keep your thieves' tools handy.
21, and finally, that's a crit. That's a
That's a 1.
That's a 1. I spoke too soon. But
This
does
is
that mean
great.
that I unlocked them all though, right?
No.
Unlock that
You unlock another dwarf. There is a human. There is a super pale, like gangrel looking like elf. And then you go up to the last one and you're like fiddling with it. And you're just like, we're trying to save everyone. I'm sorry. It's taking a while. I'm so sorry. And you just hear like a crunch as you look down, and your thieves' tools just do not move in this lock anymore. And as that happens, and I assume you're apologizing for not freeing this person. And this person is like shake. It's the halfling, and it's shaking. You go in there, it looks up, and he says, "Oh my goodness gracious, it's you!"
It's
Nice
you.
voice.
Do we
Thorin?
recognize him?
Who?
It's the guy we just met.
Is it Marin? No, it's not Marin.
Who? He like throws his arms around you, really quick. He's like,
Is it Cracticus?
it's Cracticus. And he says, "You fought the Otiag and you've come to save me. I haven't seen you again."
And I immediately cast knock on his to
Well,
unlock
that
him.
opens the fuck up, but since you botched on the
Yeah, it's fine.
well, here, let's see. I'm gonna just roll 20.
Just take the lock with you. We can try to pull the thieves' tools out of it later.
I'm gonna
if we
see if they're
have to.
completely ruined. Or do you want to roll for it, Calista? I'm just gonna roll
It's
a
fine.
20.
Just roll
All right,
20.
here it comes.
It's fine.
They're fine. I ruined and used my crit to save your thieves' tools. You're welcome. They
Thank
are
you.
completely fine. You hit it and they just like shoot out, and they're pristine. They're fine. And yeah, Cracticus is there. He says, I escaped from the Otiak. I didn't know where I was, and I came out of the forest, and the first place that I knew to go was Gold Cliff, and I was thrown into the keep.
Well, so many of our fellow kind have been brought in here because of the prejudice of this town. I'm hoping that you will stay with us and help us get our friends out, at least out of the keep, so we can all be free.
Og's gonna loot the greatsword off the and then probably just start checking their bodies.
Yeah,
Og's like,
yours.
yay! Og has new sword.
That's what I was gonna do. Is I was gonna tell Nigel if I was connected, like, hey, tell Og that he's got a new weapon.
Yeah, Og, you get a great sword.
Yay! Og's happy.
I get my arrow out of that guard that Steven just slit the neck of.
Do we loot the bodies?
I'm gonna see if the arrow survives because he just arrow's fine. You're going through all the bodies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also putting on the guard's armor, or saving the armor to put it on.
Who's putting on the guard's armor?
No, I just want to like have Nigel hold it in Abe, just for safekeeping, just in case we need it.
We should keep that plate armor. That shit's expensive.
It's also heavy. Hang on.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of stuff in Abe, from what I recall.
Og will dump it in his bag of holding if
We
need
should
be.
have enough storage space for all of it.
Oh yeah.
Because Abe can hold, like, what did I say, like half of what the bag can hold. Like Abe's tiny. Plate mail is 65 pounds. Holy crapola. All right.
I got a 125-pound limit.
Okay. If you guys are going to take all this plate armor off of both of these guys, it's going to take a while.
Let's just chunk them in the corner for now. We'll probably be coming back out through here anyways, so we can just grab it later.
Okay.
Og, you could just put the corpses in your bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Later.
No point of leaving something.
65 pounds plus. How big are these guys?
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Never mind.
Bags of holding are nice, but they're not limitless.
Nope.
Well,
What is it,
okay,
like
so-
300 pounds, something like that?
We'll
I'd have
do.
to check, but that sounds about right.
Can we do a quick search for any like special valuables?
Yeah,
Sure.
like gold and shit.
Yeah, if anyone wants to do an investigation really quick, you're welcome to.
I'll assist somebody with an
There we
investigation.
go. I got
And
a
you get a
nat 20.
D4. You got a D4 too.
Okay, so I got a nat 20, so 23, and then let me just do my D4 with it. Why not? I got a 25.
I got a 24 with my D4.
Okay.
The one guy that I'm near.
All right. Let me go to the book for this one, see what the book says.
I got a 5. That was with the D4.
You find a really cool
like some cool
coin.
loot.
It's probably not worth anything, but it's
Mhm.
like really cool.
I kind of checked out after after he picked up the great sword.
It's a
He just
wooden
kind of going
coin.
through the motion.
Yeah.
It's an AA chip.
So I'm thinking we should probably check those 3 doors that were in the next room with Steven.
When it got to me, I was gonna say after I
Yeah.
checked the body, I was gonna look in because the door was already open. He said so. I was gonna look inside.
All right,
When
this
I
is
get
for
naked-
Nigel. The fuck is?
I like
okay,
that.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Give me something good for my penguin hands.
This shit. Sorry, with Calista, you probably know this too from running your game, looking in the Dungeon Master Guide and be like the individual treasures, and it gives you like copper and silver and all that shit.
Yeah.
So you have to go through your head and be like, how much is this? Nigel, you you are able to find like a coin purse that probably this dude like scavenged off of everyone else, and it's basically the equivalent of like 8 gold. So it's not a lot. So these guys didn't have a whole lot, but that is what you found. Steven! Well, that's higher. Oh, and it's just in gold pieces. That makes me so much happier. That much? Okay. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ooh, all right. Steven, you go to one of the nights that had just better taste than the one Nigel started to go through, and you find a gem. Like you find like a couple coins and things like that, nothing worthwhile, but there's like a very large like yellow gem that looks very valuable. But you can do, what would this be? Probably you can roll natured or history, I'll say, to figure out and see if you know what the gem is.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay, so
If you beat a
either way,
15, I'll tell you what it is.
oh, there it is. I got that. Yeah, 17.
Oh yeah, this gem is it's worth 150 gold. Like you've seen this in shops before. Like it's very for this guy to have it around, he probably picked it off of someone that they brought in here. But it's worth 150 gold.
Okay, cool.
See, senors, what would you like to do in this room full of fucking bodies?
Are any of these prisoners that are now free to go, like looking like they're wanting to stick with us, follow us, help us get out, etc.?
They look like they've been through the ringer. They, as you guys are going around, the merfolk is dead. The one that's on the rack is just fucking dead.
Okay.
The one that's on the other rack is like a, let's say it's a gnome. It's fucking passed. They're like they've been in a room with dead things that they probably saw get tortured to death for who knows how long. So they don't look particularly fond of getting retribution.
Okay. Kobold and dwarf.
I mean, no one like dwarves are pretty beefy and meaty and like looking to tussle, but who knows how long he's been here. He doesn't look like he's ready to like pick up an axe and go to town.
All right, I'm gonna talk to him.
Go for it.
Now listen, guys, y'all look like y'all have had not a very good time here. So here's what we're thinking about doing, and it's 4 words and it's it's 4 letters, ton of fun. RIOT, riot. So if you'd like to take part in the riot, just come with us. Maybe take some. We've got these dead guards over here. Take some of their shit. Who cares? We're really just going to burn this place to the ground. And your boy got a natural 20. The dices are fucking hot. So that's a 29.
They look like they're ready to help out if they can to do that stuff, but their main question is, how are they going to do this without dying themselves? Like there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are only 6 of us. 6 people don't start a riot, and
Stay behind me.
One level up is the ground floor, and you know what the ground floor is, right?
No.
The barracks.
Well, Nigel, you roll your history to see what you remember of the keep, because you'd be the only one that knows shit.
Also, Nathan, didn't you say there was a weapons rack outside this room?
Mhm.
Yes. Yeah, there are like weapons and torture shit and things like that.
I rolled a nat 20 again, so 23.
Jesus Christ. From your time in here, Nigel, you know that not ground floor, like you're in the torture. There are basically 4 levels to this keep. There's torture chamber where people like go to get interrogated, or if they're just like completely done and have done something super wrong and offended someone, where they just go to die or get prolonged horrible life. The ground floor is basically like where they bring people in It's processing where a lot of guards are because this is where intake is, but it's also like where the vault is. It's where the warden's quarter is. Like the main hustle and bustle of this place is the ground floor because that's where things come in and out. The next level up is mainly like prisoners and jail cells and where everyone is kept. And then the top floor is kind of like sentry positions and things like that in general, kind of where the guards that are here on duty stay is on the top floor. But there are a lot of people usually on the ground floor.
So we have to get to the third floor for the prisons. No, the second floor for the prison cells.
If you want to go through the prison cells, you got to go up 2 levels.
2 levels, because that's, I mean, if Oren's not in this group,
He's not in this room.
He's probably in that floor. Does that make sense?
So yeah, after they kind of point that out, Nigel's just gonna flat out
Like they're
walk
pretty
over-
like, yeah, like this sounds like a good idea, but
Stay at the back. Stay behind me. I'll keep you all alive. And because I'm trying to usher all of my fighters to stay in the front and heal from the back.
Okay.
Hey, let's have a real quick party huddle. People that can actually kill things. Let's all come walk over here. Okay. Yeah, we should not take these people with us. I'm getting a better look at them. They aren't looking too hot. I'm just gonna go back, open the grate, and tell them to just get the hell out of here. Right? That sound good, Steven? Steven's giving me thumbs up. And in his mind, he's telling me this is the right thing to do.
Yeah,
and that
get these fucking. They're just gonna cause us problems.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I was gonna make sure that they each have like some sort of weapon just in case they need to defend themselves. But yeah, Og will help. Yeah, then point out the grate.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's get them out of here. So yeah, I guess me and Og are gonna walk over to the grate. Og's gonna lift the grate and hand each one of them a weapon, and we're gonna start investigating those doors across the hall.
During this time, I wanted to cast Prayer of Healing to restore everyone within. Yeah, all of those little people's. What is it?
Yeah, have them huddle around you or whatever they need to do.
They all get a whopping. The dice are fussy. 10 health back.
Sweet.
They're before they hop in, they're asking where does this lead? Where do we go? Why is this?
So I'm gonna make them a. You want me to roll for a map? I'm gonna make them a map performance.
Sure.
There we go.
Really,
It's not a good map, but it's a 14. I give them a
You tell them where
14.
not to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go out of this grate and go in any
You take
direction.
a left, you die. Don't
Going
go
away
left.
from this, and you won't be in the dungeon anymore.
Yeah.
Does it really matter? You're not going to be here, so just
Yeah,
go.
you basically tell them like, yeah, if you go down here, there are twists and turns. You can like roll the dice, so to speak, figure out where you can go. So you may lead out, you may lead here, you may lead here, you may go all these places, but it's not the death room.
Actually, how is the Hobbit? Whatever his name, because he's only been in here like a day or so. Cracticus.
I mean, he's not doing well.
Oh yeah, we don't know how long he was in the.
He ran right away. As soon as we got in his shit, he fucking disappeared and took off.
Yeah.
That's
No one
true.
talk
Okay.
to Cracticus. You don't know what's going on.
Cracticus
How
can go
dare
crack
you.
the fuck himself.
Rude. Jesus. I'm gonna roll and see if something happens. That's what I'm gonna do. Continue.
Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna go. All these people are out of here, and we're gonna go across the hall.
Okay. How many people are here? What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? There are 5 people. All right. Who wants to go down this grate? Dwarf. He is hesitant, but he goes down the grate. Kobold does not want to go. Does not want to go down this grate.
Look at the fucking smile on Callista's face.
Does not know. Doesn't know. Feels more protected here. Human absolutely fucking dives down it like Og did in fucking Baramid's storeroom. just like bye and dives down.
Bye.
Other dwarf does not want to go. This is a female dwarf. She does not want to go down there. She does not like dark areas. Gangrel elf begrudgingly goes down. Doesn't like it, but weighing options is like this place. Cracticus. Oh. Nope, not. He's just like, you slew the Otyugh. You want me to go down? I have no wand. I have no place to be. I am in my loincloth. I will not go down there. No, you cannot make me. So you have a kobold, a female dwarf, and Cracticus that are like, nope. Not here.
I'll go point out the if any of them thinks they can use the plate armor or any of the armor that's on these other guys that we slayed, I would recommend they peel it off of them and put it on.
So
in addition to arming themselves if they want to go with us.
The plate armor was on a full human being, so dwarf probably not going to be able to use it. Kobold, 1000%. Cracticus,
You gotta
what's
let
armor?
The plate armor go, Crows. You just gotta
a
let it
dwarf
go.
might be able to wear like the breastplate.
The elf may have been able to wear it, but he was just like he dove down. He's out of here.
I just want to go across the hall.
So I'm just going to reassure them that if they do stay with us, and behind, they should stay in like this back room or a room behind us where we're quiet. Like when they hear,
The dwarf picks up the great axe. They're comfortable with that.
Yeah.
The kobold's gonna take like a dagger. It's a kobold. It's gonna take a dagger. It's gonna take a tiny
plate
thing
armor
just to
is
be
worth roughly 1,500 gold. Full
I don't
plate.
care about money in this game, to be perfectly honest. They put it in your bag of holding.
Cracticus tells you guys that he doesn't. He's like, what are weapons? I don't like those.
Well, Cracticus, you can either grab us a dagger, nut up, and come with us, or you can hang out here in the torture chamber or go down into the grate. I don't care what you do. I just don't want to hear you again.
I'd be much happier if someone has a spell wand or a rod and magical.
Cracticus?
I don't be used to.
Yeah, if we find one, we'll give you. We well know what you need. What we need from you is to shut the fuck up. Okay. Hey, so dwarf, what's your name if you're gonna travel with us?
Oh shit! Hang on.
Yes.
Hang on.
Yes.
Calm yourself. Let me find what I needed.
Cracticus good show. That was
that I was gonna
name.
bring. Yeah, hang on. I'm gonna do what I was going to do last time, just instead of make up bullshit. Hang on.
Use the name generator.
Nope. I almost brought the book and I didn't. Calm yourself. Here we go. Here we go. And it's fun because I get to roll for it.
Hope you crit fail the name and it's like
Blorngen Zarvers.
It's all Z's and consonants.
This is a
Her name's what we thought Mjolnir was called before the Avengers movie came
Mew
Mew?
Mew.
Mew.
See, I could call this a 100, but it's not.
Morning.
It's a 10 and a 0, which means it's a 10. Okay. Ooh, this will be fun. I'm gonna have to write this one down so I don't forget it. Writing this down right now. Her name is Barbina Burrowfound.
What? Say it again.
You heard me, and I will not repeat it. You should have been quicker. Barbina Burrowfound.
Burrowfound.
Barbina. It's the alliteration that really gets it.
Yeah. So
Barbina Burrowfound.
Just so I can kind of get the lay of the land with you, why are you down here?
I don't know you that well yet. I'm not telling you everything about myself.
Okay, fair enough. And then I look at the kobold. What's your story, kobold? I really just need a name.
He just grips onto Callista's fucking draperies and
God.
is just like glaring at you from the side of it.
And
Okay, we got another flare. All right. Okay.
in
so
Draconic, I say, "What shall we call you?"
Hang on.
Blah.
I can't do flare two. No.
Blah.
Flare two, like Googling.
I
This
want it.
time-
Flare two Barata.
Barata.
No.
All right. Fuck you then. All right.
Nickel necktie. His name is Fax.
I'm gonna send a fax.
Don't do this. Don't do this to me.
I just
You know what?
speak
That's
try
not.
to
You know
heard
what? Fuck.
correctly.
You know that's not. I'm gonna roll again. That's not his name. I will not be subjugated.
Is fax a machine?
Oh my god. No, it's not. You shut your mouth. Make a joke out of this, you bitches. It's. You know what? I'm gonna make you say it. It's PI 3 J's RIK.
Pig Drick.
P.I.
Pizrick.
3
Pig
J's.
jerk.
and
Pig
what?
jerk. Yeah.
PI 3 J's and an IRK.
Pig jerk.
Thanks.
Got it.
Thanks, Xanathar.
They are. Whoa!
My name is Pizrick.
Yeah. See, pig jerk.
Pig.
Pizrick.
Pig jerk.
Pizrick.
All I hear is pig jerk, so that's just what you named it now. Okay. So again, pig jerk.
And anytime he says it, he peeks around like Pizrick.
All right, cool. Barbina. And god damn it, Cracticus, y'all wait out here. We're gonna go check in the store. And Nigel just kicks the door open.
Pig
It's
jerk.
already open.
As it
Gross.
echoes throughout the fuck. Okay, Barbina. Pizrick.
Jerk.
Og's making a mental note that he needs to explain stealth to Nigel later.
This is no longer
As a
stealth.
rogue.
Let's see. So yeah.
And yes, the whole keep does not know we're here. That's the problem.
Oh, no,
the
he's
people that were
frozen.
immediately outside
He's
this
fro-
room
He's frozen.
heard us and came in. Oh, did we lose?
Yes. Oh.
Uh,
And that's a wrap, folks. Next time.